One. 1, 2. Check me out right here, yo.
Team Underground, what's going on? Zach Evnesh here, undergroundstrength.tv. Got a very cool question that was sent my way through Twitter, and it actually went to a couple guys. I thought it was a really interesting question, and I haven't brought up this answer for a long time. I've spoken about it whenever I do a Q&A at an Underground Strength Coach certification. I've spoken about it when I do seminars at conferences. Pardon the 50-mile-an-hour winds here. And great question is, why did you become an entrepreneur? And it's not so much why did I become an entrepreneur, why I'm giving you this answer, but it was why did I follow the thing that I was most passionate about? Why did I take a chance? Why did I be a little bit more risky versus constantly playing it safe? So when I first started, working, I was a teacher, an elementary physical education teacher. I'd gone on to get my master's degree, and I was actually halfway finished with a supervisor's degree. And my plan was to go into administration or get a PhD and teach at the college level. But when my daughter was born, I was always thinking to myself, or saying to myself, this girl's amazing, she's going to go on and do amazing things. And I just had this recurring movie running through my head. You might even call it a nightmare, but I had this vision of her wanting to go do something really big, coming to me for advice, and then I would answer or try or attempt to answer, and she would then say, why am I even listening to you? Why would I bother even asking you when you grew up in this town, you've lived in this town your entire life, you got a job in this town, you totally played it safe. Who am I to listen to you? How can you give me advice to do something great? And I also remember Joe Vitale, who's in the movie The Secret, and I spent some time with him when I went out to Austin before a certification there. He would always sign off on his blog post that said, dare something great, and or dare something worthy, something like that. But I do remember that being sort of a button that would push me to go to the next level. And another thing that really got me to quote unquote take the jump, and why I did it, was Vince Del Monte, who's a fitness guy online, had given me a book that it was something like Take the Leap or Jump In. I can't even remember what the heck it was, to be honest with you. And I didn't even read the whole book. I read literally the first 2 or 3 chapters. And I remember it was by Mark Burnett, who's the guy who created the series Survivor, the show The Apprentice. He's done all those things. He's talking about all the risks he took and how much he lost. And it's like he lost and failed forward, as I like to say, more than he succeeded. But he was so daring, and it was so inspiring. It's like, oh my God, he had purchased an island for I don't know how many millions upon millions of dollars, lost it all. But it was that kind of attitude that really motivated me to move into an area of living and doing and representing and being what it's about. And it's very tough being an entrepreneur, and I'm constantly trying to refine things, dial them in, tweak them in. It's very stressful. But the beauty is when things really go well, it's very powerful, very beautiful. So should you become an entrepreneur? That's really not for me to say. I will say this. Dare something great, dare something worthy, take the leap, and most of all, it's got to be something you love to do. That is why I left the place that I worked at the time. It was not a upbeat, up-tempo, optimistic type place anymore, and I had to leave that. And if you're in that kind of situation, find a way to create something so you could leave it. Not necessarily being an entrepreneur, you could work for somebody else and have an amazing life. So don't forget that. It's not one or the other. All right, guys? Could even be both. Peace out. Zach Evnesh, undergroundstrength.tv. If you're a coach or an aspiring coach, let me send you my free business tips, lifestyle tips at undergroundbizjournal.com. And those of you that want to be stronger, bigger, tougher, kicking ass in life and lifting, Go to undergroundstrength.tv. We've got some amazing free gifts for you. I'll see you on the other side. Peace.
1, 1, 2. Check me out right here, yo.
Yo, the sun don't shine forever, but as long as it's here, then we might as well shine together.